Hi, this is Stephanie, and I'm here at Camelot Kids. We're going to go talk to Renae Plant. She's the owner, and she's actually also the owner of Bump, which is a very famous maternity line. So let's go have a chat with her right now. This interview is sponsored by Stuff Buff. Stuff Buff is a social marketplace that lets you buy the products you're reading about without leaving the site you love. Love it? Stuff it. So what inspired you to start the Bump maternity line?
Well, I got pregnant with my son Mateo. I was trying to find some clothes that would be like sexy and fun, and I just couldn't find any. So I also felt awkward when I first got pregnant. It was like that awkward stage of like, I'm pregnant, but everyone thinks I'm fat. So it was really clear to me that I really wanted something fun and fashionable, but really, you know, to make that statement that, hey, I haven't just stopped working out. There's a baby growing inside here, you know.
What kind of challenges did you face when launching the product line, and how did you initially get the word out for this?
Challenges were getting a really good product. I had to really, I sent samples out to a lot of retail stores and asked for feedback, and I actually enclosed like a little feedback form and said, you know, what can I improve on this product before I actually launched. You've got to take constructive criticism well. I think that only bettered my product at that time. I made it 3 inches longer. There was things that I didn't quite know first time out, so getting feedback was important, and then sourcing the great fabrics and the manufacturers, and I have everything done downtown Los Angeles, so for me it was really important to find really good quality at cost-effective prices.
And then you also recently opened up a daycare center called Camelot Kids. How did that come about?
By chance, once again. I think every time, people joke now that every time I got pregnant I started a new business. I mean, I was pregnant with Ilan, I started Nebula Management, pregnant with Mateo, I started Bump, and then with my third child, Declan, our daughter's preschool actually got shut down. And so I was that mama bear that, you know, my hormones were raging, I suppose, and I basically went in and saved the school from being closed in our community, and never in a million years would I have thought I would be here doing what I'm doing right now. And juggling both. I've kept Bump and Camelot right now, and it's just a joy.
And how do you do that? Juggle both businesses?
Really supportive
and
husband. Family is obviously what it's all about when you do work, and juggling the two is obviously really hard. And I had that mummy guilt for a very, very long time because I would sacrifice my weekends. I wouldn't spend as much time with my family, but like I said, having a supportive husband really, really helped keep that family unit together. And now it's got to a point where we can, you know, balance it a lot more easier.
So how would you describe your regular normal work day then?
Long. I would say I try not to work a lot, but I do. I love work, actually. I'm passionate about what I do, so going to work, it's a joy. I don't feel the days drag by. I get up early, I do Bump in the morning from my home office, then I'm off to school. Getting the kids out before 8 is always fun. Lunches, not so fun. But then get to Camelot, and I love go to my PC. I would not be able to do what I do without it. I'm able to be at an office here at school and then, you know, work at my computer from home as well and go back and forth. And it allows you to travel. Who would have thought that you could actually be, you know, in another state, you know, working from your home computer?
Right.
So I do that a lot.
So are there any obstacles that you faced setting up one of those or both of those businesses that kind of...
Obstacles. Every day was an obstacle for me, and for me, just coming here, I've always, you know, when I get a no, I don't take that no for an answer. I always try to find a creative yes. I mean, people are going to say no all the time, but if you don't believe in what you do enough, you will give up and you will get beaten down. But for me, I don't know, it's a drive, it's a passion, and it's just not taking no for an answer.
Okay, so do you have a motivational quote?
I have two. Can I show you?
Yeah.
They're behind my door. Do you mind? Let's go. These are my two quotes. First one's aim high and you achieve high, aim low and you have nowhere else to go. So it's like setting the standards really high. And then my other one is great people talk about ideas, average people talk about things, and small people talk about each other.
Well, thank you so much for
such a pleasure. Yeah, such a pleasure.
I appreciate it.
Thank you for coming.